Welcome to the Highly Focused Podcast. I go by the name of Brother Terry.
And it's your boy Ed ZP.
And we here again for episode 23, I believe.
23, yeah, we in there.
Jordan episode. Greatness.
Listen, we out here.
Greatness.
Showing
That's
off.
what I'm calling it.
Consistency. In the gymness. What it takes to get a ringness.
First, do you want to tell them what we on today?
Yeah, that's
we on greatness.
We on some greatness.
We on the Blue Man Group today. That's what we gonna call that.
What's the origin of the Blue Man Group? What was in that?
Blueberry cookies.
Blueberry cookies. We had some mystery CBD.
And Deadband number 7.
Deadband number 7.
Yes.
It's a nice little medley.
We know what the Deadband does. We know what the blueberry does. CBD is normally just relaxation, just all medicinal for the most part.
Yeah.
So, probably felt slight. Probably thought you were high a little bit.
Yeah,
I guess with everything included, we were.
It's one of those highs where like soon as you stop smoking it, you're done.
Yeah, that's how the CBD.
So it just goes right to the body. Like you're inhaling, okay, I feel something, but then as soon as you put it down,
yeah,
like,
but this
did I smoke?
Exactly. I am relaxed.
I am relaxed.
I am different. I am calm.
I am calm.
So
I can enjoy this music.
Right. So we call it the Blue Man Group Pack. So right. That's what we on. And we normally start them off with the highly focused questions. So
the first joint is a high thought.
Okay.
The brain came up with the word the brain to name it the brain.
Okay. Okay.
That's like
I don't got no.
That's some high.
That is.
Some like high question shit.
That's a high question.
All right. So if you could live as somebody else in the world, whose life would you jump into?
I don't think I want to be living like anybody else.
Right.
I think I love to live like myself and be myself.
That's a good point. That's a good answer. I'm gonna give it to you.
Even with all my trials and things like that I go through, I think I would just want to still live my life. I have to see the story through, you know?
I feel you.
So I don't think I would want to live like anyone else.
I'm gonna be Whoopi. I'm gonna be Whoopi, y'all.
How's this man gonna be Whoopi though?
I'm gonna be Whoopi.
Why?
Whoopi has done.
Whoopi name is Whoopi, number one. It's not her real name, but I'm just saying.
She has done so much acting wise. She's done so much for the culture. She's done so much for interpreting the black experience to the world. Mm-hmm. And she's done it with such real. Like when you see
I was about Whoopi. To say.
No other word. Right. No other word. Okay. But real. Okay. She's done it real, being her, right? So you can't. She's being blessed because of it. You can see it because she's really has blessed us with authenticity.
She's been the ultimate professional while still maintaining herself.
Right. And then portraying our stories and then giving life to our stories, and like even in her newest shows, like speaking up for us, mm-hmm. even if it might, make her look bad in some people's eyes. Mm. It's not. It's more. She's just trying to speak from our point of view. She's trying to let y'all know how we feel about this situation. Right. She's actually been a strong voice for us since I was a young boy, since Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Since Ghost.
I remember the movies, bro.
Right. She
been holding it down.
She been holding it down. So that's my John. And then for my last question, what's a all-time movie you would like to go see, Stone?
All-time movie I would like to go see, Stoned.
Like in the theater, IMAX, shit just going off. I'm gonna tell you mine. Jumanji.
Like the cartoon or like a regular?
The original Jumanji, like.
Got you.
With like the stampede and the monkeys going around and like.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's really engaging.
Like you really in there. IMAX.
That would be dope. I'm trying to think of
Robin Williams coming at you with his beard and all.
Rest in peace, Robert Williams.
Right. Like, that's a classic.
I'm trying to think of like some of my favorite movies, but they're not like, they're like comedies. Like, I'm thinking about Life.
Okay.
Like,
Life is a good
but
movie.
when you said IMAX, I'm like, I don't want to.
You don't gotta see an IMAX. That's how I want to see mine. You can see yours in the crib. You can watch yours in jail. I mean, if you're watching.
Watching that shit is hilarious.
That is a good movie.
But yeah, I would probably say one of those comedy movies that already have you cackling,
Right.
but something that's gonna have you over the top and you fried. So yeah.
What's going on out in the world today?
What's going on out in the world today? Foolery and more shenanigans.
Tomfoolery.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a lot going on in the world, of course. But we ain't getting into all that shit.
We skipped all that. We scrolled through all that.
Shit. Scroll up.
Scroll up.
But no, I was actually just thinking about this not too long ago. What jobs do you feel like will become, what jobs that aren't popular or haven't really been popular in the past do you think will now become more popular, or what jobs do you feel like will be created?
From the cannabis industry?
Yeah. Sorry I gave you a long ass question for no reason.
It's cool. So what jobs will
That's
be
what a
created?
smorgasbord could do.
Listen, a smorgasbord will have you
All of
essaying.
Right, for no reason.
I gotta make this 3 pages.
Bro, meat and potatoes, bro. All that, need that extra shit. Ask your question. My bad.
Farming.
That's a good one. And that was the main thing I thought about for real. Because people don't do that. It's not that people don't do that. We don't live in an area where it's that common.
Yeah, we don't find plants to be fruitful in cities. We don't find them to be like something that when you take care of them, you're going to receive something other than a flower. You know what I mean? That, you know, but to have weed be more legal, to be able to go farm weed, to be able to grow it in your backyard, things like that, you'll be taking care of these plants, and I think people will do it more.
I think, and since I thought farming would definitely be more popular, I think a lot more people will try to become farmers, and I'm talking about, like, I think it's going to be like years down the line, of course, but I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know if you could go to school or like actually get a degree in farming or something.
Agriculture.
Something like that. But I think it'll be specific to
the cannabis industry.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They already have those things coming now, but I think specifically farming, they'll have something like specifically under that category. I wouldn't be surprised. But no, I definitely do want to do, like, I want to learn more about that just in general, like just farming. And you know what I mean, more stuff about gardening and everything like that, like growing your own fruits and vegetables. How we should already be doing things. A lot of us that got roots from down south, they were already doing these things.
Tobacco fields out here.
I mean, like, we just
stop doing this tobacco, switch it over.
When we came up north, we just stopped growing our own stuff and got lazy. Because they got supermarkets.
Because everything was packed. Everything's ready for you. Everything's, like you said, convenient. Everything's ready to eat.
Right.
Like, I'm grateful that I've been cooking more lately, speaking of shoes. So it was like, to be able to, like, put something together out of nothing is more creative now. It feels more creative. So, yeah, to be able to, like, grow your own food, grow your own weed, grow your own medicine, be able to, you know, take care of yourself. Be self-sustainable when it comes to like things you want to do. So,
thanks. Let me know about any parking blessings you got this week.
So parking blessings. Shout out to my mom for this. She inspired me. But I got my entire outline from my script written down.
That's what's up.
It took a while, but I got scene by scene. Took basically.
What's a while?
8 hours probably.
That's not that long.
But when you look at the list, when you look at the time span from outside looking in, it looks minimal. But for me to sit and like organize, but like whatever the thing is, like that bullshit ass word.
I don't know what you're trying to say. This nigga saying decarb, bro. We ain't making edibles. What you talking about?
Decarb weed.
Like what?
Nah, you just taking everything apart and kind of like putting it into the right spot, and then making sure, and then having a lot of creative thoughts in my head that I don't like saying out loud, but I know when I write in the script, it's like, yeah, I remember saying that. I remember doing that. I remember doing that. So now my next step is my next step, and it's going to be done.
In another 8 hours.
In 8 hours.
There you go. In another 8 hours.
Another 8 hours. So that's that.
Right, just designate 8 hours a day to shit.
Right.
Then you gonna be good.
All right.
My parking blessings were I was feeling like an old person this week, so I had to go to the doctor, to the chiropractor.
To the chiropractor, got that crack,
Yeah,
got that snap, got that pop.
Whoa, I ain't get that. She ain't give me that. She ain't give me that. I sat my ass down in that massage chair for a nice hot second.
Nice.
Then she did what she normally do. Good old snack, crackle, and pop. Not no pop.
I said pop.
That was loud pop, bro. She don't do that.
Your neck ain't snap.
No, not like that.
All right, so then you are relaxed. You're more.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, shout out to her. I have a high question for you.
Oh, what's the high question for me?
Would you rather pay double every time you fly for a ticket? Like, would you rather pay double for airfare or never fly at all?
Always pay double. So when like I go on,
Always pay
everybody
double.
else that I'm with is paying regular, and I'm always always paying double.
Always.
Even like when I get a private plane,
always
pay double.
Always pay double. Or never fly at all.
Never fly. It's boring up there anyway. It's
not,
quick, but it's boring.
Y'all not finna get me for nothing.
I'm not no joke. I'm not a joke at all.
That's a tough decision, bro.
You're not gonna catch me.
You not gonna fly at all.
Listen, there's boats.
What if you could find somebody
get to the end of
on a buddy pass or something? you can finesse that. You gonna say never fly again. No,
I want to travel, but I don't.
You didn't even attempt to exhaust all your resources. You gave up 10 seconds into it. Man, I can't go nowhere. What? No, nigga, I'm out. Bro.
Every time though.
Yes, I'm gonna get a fake passport, so I ain't really making shit. Bro, I'm making it work.
Yeah, he gonna be hemmed up at the
I'm making it work,
TSA.
you. I'm gonna just make it work. It's really a high question.
Okay.
Again, when you go to the supermarket or the farmer's market, wherever you get your vegetables, you buy asparagus. It's a bunch, right? It's considered a bunch or a bushel or whatever, right? Is asparagus just like singular though?
Asparagus.
If asparagus is plural, is asparagus?
Asparagus.
Is asparagus singular?
Asparagus.
No, I'm some real shit, bro. I'm dead serious. This nigga, like, I'm dead ass serious.
I don't know. It's hilarious.
Bro. Questions that need answers.
Questions that need answers. Okay, well, give me an asparagus.
Can I get one asparagus, please? Hey, can you asparagus?
Asparagus for you. Asparagus for you.
My man.
Then I'll have a bunch of asparagus.
Asparagus. My man gotta relax. Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
Asparagus. Asparagus.
I got you try me first.
1 point for me. 0. Nigga. Got him on an asparagus.
Asparagus.
Winding going down. No, we're not even winding going down. I'm all hyped.
See, he trying to close so he gonna get. He
right. So he don't get it. But we were talking about article on Leafly I saw said something about CBD for pets, domestic animals.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about cats and dogs, and I looked at it a little bit. What I saw is that people, interesting. People don't really. Some people use THC for their animals or dogs specifically. I don't believe you can give cats THC at all.
Oh yeah,
It's just all CBD. But I was also reading that it's just overall, just not a lot of studies have been done overall on that joint. So it's just what you feel most safely doing. It's been a little study here, a little study there,
and it's probably really hard to study on pets these days.
Exactly. But the overall theme that I did see is that you go give both CBD. Just depends on the product that you give them and stuff like that.
Okay.
But like I said, THC is a no-go for cats and stuff. And I just think it's interesting because I'll be seeing like more random CBD stuff for pets.
Yes.
You know what I mean, even in like on like dispensary websites or like when I go in there, I actually see
TJ Maxx got some hemp. Got a hemp jaw. We know we see the shampoo.
Like shampoos and stuff like that. Yeah, I just think
with a big weed symbol on it. They just prime the pump.
Like
here goes some weed stuff. And then soon it's gonna be all CBD stuff out here.
Just gotta chill.
And then the corner store's gonna have the THC.
It's crazy. But I just thought that was interesting. I'm not a pet owner. You are. How do you feel about that? And would you actually give your pet CBD?
I would when he was younger, probably a couple years ago, with his anxiety. Training is kind of helping him now. I've noticed as he's gotten older, like he's not following me as much. Like I can leave, he don't whine too much, but he'll get kind of fussy if like people keep coming in and he can't get to me.
Right.
But when he was younger, it's like anxiety crazy. So if I had something like a CBD or even a THC at night, if I had to leave, I probably would start off real slow. But now he's calm. He be chilling, so he don't really bother now. Just depends on the pet. It depends on
what they have,
and if you really love them and you don't want to give it to somebody else because you can't handle it, you really love that pet, you'll find different ways to kind of like be able to keep that pet. And if the CBD helps calm them down when you're gone and you can go do human things.
I saw a comment that a woman said that she has a dog that I believe has cancer.
Oh wow.
And she said that she does CBD and THC.
Okay.
Like 1-on-1 or whatever like that. And she says it definitely helps. And I saw another person said they had a dog that suffered from like seizures and stuff like that.
Oh.
And excuse me, they were using CBD, and the CBD definitely helped them. They said the dog went from having like seizures every week to like just like few a month. For real. And I thought about when we were talking about a few episodes ago about the lady who was, she's a doctor, I forget her name, and she was giving her.
We should have her on the show.
Right. If I remember her name, maybe she will. I mean, she did Montel. I mean, she might as well.
Montel, right?
You might as well.
Nah, listen.
I mean, my name ain't Montel.
You might as well.
But you might as well.
Bars.
I'm just saying.
Bars.
But yeah, it really just reminded me of that though. So I think it also, like you said, just depends on your animal, depends on what your animal has. It depends on what you feel safe with doing. So always just do things that make you feel comfortable and safe. And make sure it's responsible. Because some people feel comfortable and safe doing irresponsible shit. So I don't want to push that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, let me know what you've been listening to this week. Repeats, recycles.
All right, so my first from the Acid Rap album, Chance of Rap. So we got Everything's Good. That was a good day. That good daytime smoke song. Get you ready for the cleaning season. And then Smokey Norfolk made it to the scene with I Need You Now. I need you now. Out here singing. And Potato Salad.
Tyler
and ASAP. That's my list. It's a good list.
It's a good list. Niggas, song titles just be. Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. What's this
Ain't
about?
said nothing about Thanksgiving nor dinner. Ain't talking about eating.
Absol moon shooter.
Okay.
Shoot for the moon and keep a gun around. That's what my man said. Want to talk about bars?
Bars.
Yeah, Absol moon shooter. A bridge through time. Lonnie Liston Smith. I think those might have been my main two. Oh, I was listening to Tyler Safari.
Safari, okay.
That reminds me of my nephew.
Nice.
Yeah, but those are my three. And rest in peace to Pharoah Sanders, and rest in peace to Coolio.
Facts.
Let me know about if you have any inspirations or any motivation that you would want to share with the people.
All right, so I came.
Your fans.
My fans. I came across a quote. So it says, "Our deepest fears is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fears is that we are more powerful than we are powerful beyond measures." So when I heard that, it made me really think about how we kind of keep stopping ourselves from like being great. And I do that a lot. Like, I know I'm the shit. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that power comes with a lot of baggage, right? And no, that's what life kind of shows you. It kind of shows you that if you do it this way, this will happen to you, right? But that shouldn't be our fear. It's not fear to be weak. Be strong. Be as lit up as possible. The reason being is because when you shine, it kind of lights up the people around you. Show people that you can do it. Be whoopee. Like
full circle. See what you did there?
Be whoopee.
Just be whoopee.
Light up. And then everybody around you will just flow. Know that they can do it as well. So be that light.
Throw some locks and be whoopee, bro.
And be whoopee. Shake your head and be
I forget
whoopee. Who
said that quote, but the first time I heard that was in Coach Carter.
Yes, and that's the clip that kind of got me started. Like, that's a powerful scene to know that, like, yo, you really can start the fire. Just be that fire starter. Be that flint.
For me, my motivational quote was, good things come to people who wait, but better things come to those who go out and get them. So, amen. Go out and get that job, bro. We just get straight to the point over here. I'm just direct. Sometimes I don't want to be philosophical.
And then God just be in the middle like, yo, y'all know that rhyme. Those two rhyme, right?
Two bars. Yeah, we appreciate y'all. This episode, like we said, Highly Focused episode was brought to you by Blue Man Group.
Blue Man Group.
Again, that is Mystery CBD, that is Blueberry Cookies, and that is Deadband number 7.
Definitely, I can say the negatives right off the back is
dry mouth
off the back. Outside of that, positive, definitely giggly.
Yes, this nigga lost.
He lost. I definitely lost. At the end of the game.
He lost.
I lost.
He lost.
What else? Forgetful.
This nigga. Yes.
Forgetful.
Stop blaming that on the weed we smoke, by the way.
It's gonna be a
bottom. Put that on every joint. Nah, bro, stop blaming that shit on me. That is you.
No, I've been very mindful. What?
This nigga.
What else?
Definitely has me talkative.
Yes.
Definitely has me in an upbeat mood. And not that I want to do anything.
That's what I was about to say.
Not that I want to do anything, but I feel like I have the energy.
Yeah.
And I'm probably, because I didn't have the energy earlier, but now I have the energy to actually
do what you
go out and do things for real. So yeah, I would definitely say a nice not early morning, but afternoon stream. Mm-hmm. Get some things done. be creative, run some errands and everything like that. So yeah, shout out to you. Or if you just want to go to the park, go for a stroll, want to walk back and forth, that's fine. Coming to you live from another bunker. That's how we do things over here. We just out and about. Again, we appreciate you for being with us. Stay highly blessed, highly favored, and highly focused.
Thank you, Jesus. We love you, Jesus. Amen.
I'm just saying, so you know. That's fine. I'm just making sure you know which one.
I want to be rookie, yo.
Okay, man. He said it. Okay. I'm getting recorded now. Okay.